Oh yeah, brother.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're doing it, yeah. We're doing beers on Wednesday,
Yeah.
All right, we're totally going live on a channel that has said nothing ever. We never say anything controversial ever.
Never.
So that's the theme of the night's episode. Nothing controversial ever. All right, so what's everybody drinking?
All right, I'll go first.
Sure.
So, and I'm going to do a review of this on the channel. So, but so this is from Koriska Brewing in the Azores.
Azores.
Yes, the islands in somewhat eastern, central Atlantic, northern Atlantic. They're part of Portugal, technically. But this is the Koriska Brewing Company's
For life.
Brown Ale.
Ooh, Koriska.
And it's at 5.5% alcohol by volume.
Nice. All right, Beard, what you drinking? Anything?
I'm going super hardcore currently with a lightweight light lager from Mascot.
Ooh,
Look, it's low-cal. Look at me go. Ooh,
nice.
It's like 4% there in Toronto, Ontario, and it's a light lager. It's the most exciting beer of all time.
Yeah.
Finally, that fat ass Carrie is going on a diet.
Right?
Yeah.
Shit.
We didn't want to say anything.
Lose weight.
We didn't want to say anything, Chubbs, but it was starting to get a little intrusive.
Fatty Beard here.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You fat slob.
He just wants to be less appealing to a bear.
I have had angles. There are some angles I've recorded during my camping videos where I'm like, I don't like that. So
Some people sit around the house, but when Carrie sits around the house, he sits around the fucking house.
Oh,
jeez.
I'm just glad I'm not the fattest one here anymore.
I rent myself out for as insulation. It's a pretty interesting gig.
God damn.
Keep the homeless warm. Turn myself into a tent.
So,
he doesn't
Greg.
clean the hood. Doesn't clean the hood fence. He is the hood fence.
Oh,
The smoke goes
Cleans
like up
under
my
his
ass.
hood.
I blow it up. I blow up my mouth.
he cleans under his hood. That's a foreskin joke.
Yeah, no, hood fan. Other name for ladies who like foreskins.
There you go. Hood fan.
Those weird ladies that aren't into genital mutilation.
Yeah.
All right, so Greg, what are you drinking?
Well, technically, I'm drinking two of the same beers, which are also lightweights.
Ooh.
And on the surface level, they appear to be the same, and they basically are the same. Although I can tell by the canning dates. So one of them, this is their standard Citradiction XPA. Extra pale. What is it? Extra pale ale. Made with pellet hops. And this is the exact same beer with apparently the exact same hops made with leafy hops. And apparently it's supposed to be different. So different they didn't even bother to. Oh wait, no, okay, I lied. They did actually make a new label for it. So the other one,
Leaf Hop Edition.
yeah. So they actually did make something on the label. I couldn't find that when I was unboxing it.
Slightly different.
They put a lot of effort in that change.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between how long? Is it? Do they mention like the canning date? Like when was obviously the separate batches? One come before the other.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
They do it at the same time.
Nick just asked that kid question. Lee knows what I'm talking about. He has a shortcut.
What?
Did you ever want to? Could you? Did you want to?
Oh, yeah.
Nick sounded a bit like that just now. It was kind of hilarious.
That's true. That's true.
So
While Lee finds his soundboard clip of that, yes, the original one is it's actually July 31st, so a little bit getting up there for a light IPA, for a light pale ale, but not terrible, and certainly not as bad as Dan's chocolate beer the other day. And then this one's 9/9/25, so 9.
So which one's 2 months newer? Is it the whole leaf?
The whole leaf just came out, and
Okay.
I bought the old one because I wanted to do
And the
a
other
taste
one's 2
test
months
and
old.
see if there's. Yeah, not quite 2 months, but pretty close. Yeah, I actually thought they brought out a batch more recently than that, but evidently I'm mistaken. So,
Ooh, there's a new episode of Alien Earth.
Anyway, better late than never.
Have you ever had a dream that that you had you could do so you want
Fuck
to
off.
do so much
Oh,
you
shit.
could do anything.
Brandon says he was planning to come on, but he's just in the middle of replacing the scar. Yeah, light excuses,
You
Brandon.
make up a lot of lame excuses that
You
don't
can
sound
fucking
real, bro.
drink fucking beers, cracking into a bone shaker now. You can drink fucking beers while you're fixing a phone.
I'd have a little more
Obviously.
respect for Brandon if he just said Nick and his buddies are a bunch of fucking losers. I don't want to be seen with them.
Yeah.
You can say it. You know, Brandon, so you're not going to hurt our feelings. You might hurt Nick's feelings. I don't know. But you're not going to hurt me or Greg's feelings. That's for sure.
No.
Anyway.
We know what we are. I don't know. Yeah. In person, there is a color difference, albeit slight. I'm not sure if the camera will actually pick it up.
I can't see
it.
The one in
you
your
got
left
a color difference in
lighter.
person.
Yeah, this one is a little bit darker.
Greg has a color difference in person. All right, so my beer, I'm drinking a YOLO jalapeno lime lager from Annapolis Brewing Co.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking it out of my Annapolis brewing glass that I just took it.
What a fucking Stan! What a fucking homer! Jesus Christ!
Now I'm almost done this beer, so I'm gonna actually put it up to the crowd to decide. Probably Brandon, and just tell me which one I should have next. I'm either gonna do Burnside's Happy Place Double IPA or Annapolis Brewing's one they did for their historic gardens. It's their walled garden barley wine.
Oh, fucking barley wine!
Barley wine, Greg?
Why'd you even pull that hazy bullshit up in the first place when you had a barley wine?
Okay, I know what you would choose. What would you choose, Greg? Barley wine?
Barley wine.
Beard?
Winey bar.
All right.
And he's a proud member of the Hayes Boys, so you know it's barley wine.
In fact, no, I've again, we all know the Thor's Hammer debacle, but I've had some delicious barley wines since then, kind of thing.
We tried anything from Annapolis. Brandon says I should give him a YOLO.
This
shit was good. Yeah, like jalapeno lime lager, and the tastes like fucking like fresh cut jalapenos.
He bought like a 4-pack and some extras there, Brandon. You should hit him up.
I bought 6. Well, I only have 5 left now. So
okay, I've switched to something else myself over here. I got a something new I hadn't seen before. It's a light lager.
Oh boy,
Blue Mountain.
Who the fuck is Blue Mountain? Looks macro-y.
Thornbury. It's got. This has a very tasty caramelly cream ale flavor. Actually, this is pretty good.
So buttery brewing faults.
No,
potentially, but honestly, it's pretty tasty. I don't know.
It looks like the can is intentionally made you think like late 90s ice beer, and then you drink it and it's like, no, it's kind of good.
I mean, it kind of has a can that looks like basic bitch light lager, like a Moose Light or Bud Light.
Nothing not bad, but yeah, it's not bad in my opinion. I think that's pretty tasty. Greg, if you ever see this, I imagine this would be something you could get.
Let me see. Blue Mountain Light Lager. I'm sure I've seen that at the LCBO before.
Grab one and try it. Let me know what you think. I think it's pretty tasty.
Tasty light lager.
Let me look that up. I swear I've seen that. Again, maybe it was just a Labatt Blue or something.
It should, I got mine at the LCBO. Apparently, if they're from Thornbury, I assume that it should be somewhere close-ish to you at least.
Yeah, it's probably closer to me than it is to you. Let's see.
I had to go probably about from where I am driving about 5K probably to my LCBO.
Mine's 1.8K away, which means it'll take me half hour to get there.
Are there would you just walk at that point, or would you just do the super long drive?
No. So they're saying it's 1.8K. I would not think it's 1.8K. I'm pretty sure it's further than that.
Oh.
I haven't smelled it yet, but that looks fucking great. Crazy good.
Actually, my one coworker recently got an e-bike off of Temu.
Oh,
Yeah, he spent $1,000 on it, and it arrived, and he brought it to work, and that was like I shared some videos of us, like I helped him put it together, and we were riding it around the fucking inside of the arena. And when we first got everything assembled, we're driving it, and with like 13K was the max, which honestly seemed pretty decently fast on something like that. And then we're playing with it, and I found the button to increase the speed and got it to the full thing. And the first time I tried it, it goes 24K now. It goes from zero. It gets from that 0 to 24K because the electric torque and stuff so fast. It's like fucking it's terrifying, but it's so much fun.
So, going back to this beer, I mean, it smells like. I guess you get like a little sweetness. You get like a little kind of raisiny, little hint of caramel. But you know what this really smells like? And I'm gonna go with a Guy Lachance answer right here. It smells like sniffing a brand new pair of shoes.
Jesus.
It's so fucking weird. I imagine it tastes better than that.
Smells like various glues that they use to put it together in a Chinese.
That's
factory.
pretty much it.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's starting to smell like more like cotton candy, like caramel
Sweat, blood,
corn.
and tears.
Oh, that smells really good now.
Yeah.
All right. So we got somebody in the chat saying, "Cheers, all." It's Mr.
Cheers, Paul.
Paul. Cheers, Paul.
It's the
I'm
it's
drinking
the lesser half of the PA outdoor couple.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. I'm drinking a heavy beer in honor of Paul. So.
Yeah. So if you allow me there, Nick, I'll do a quick little mini review of this beer just so I can
go ahead.
have something to clip for my channel. Okay, so Koriska Brown Ale. If people have watched my previous 2 videos I've done on beers I got from this brewery, this beer has this beer company, this brewery has a unique yeast that I have to say it has to be narrowed down to the yeast. It gives every beer they do like a barley wine dark fruit kind of aroma that makes it feel boozier than it actually is when you actually drink into it. It really didn't work for their Hellas Lager. Go figure. It kind of was interesting in their blonde ale. Here, it actually really works really well in the brown ale. Because when you're smelling it, it smells like a Belgian quad. It's got like kind of like plum, grape, dark fruit, winey kind of like things going on. Underneath, there's a little bit of like chocolate, the sort of typical brown ale thing, but for the most part, it smells like a fucking Belgian quad for whatever reason. Whatever yeast they're using in this, it's doing that to this beer. Going to drink it. It's kind of medium bodied. And that note comes out, but here it works really well. With the other 2 beers where it was like throwing me off because it's like it tastes boozy, but it's not boozy. Here, at least, it's got the malt backbone to like kind of balance with that kind of boozy tasting note, even though this isn't boozy either. It's only 5.5, but kind of works. There's enough like actual brown ale in this. There's enough like chocolate and kind of like some earthy bitterness in the background to like balance out the actual weird yeast note that they have going on in their beers. As it settles down, you get a little bit more chocolate coming out, a little teeny bit of roast in the finish as well. It's nice. Again, style wise, for both of the other beers, is like style, like no, not really in the style at all. Style wise, is a brown ale. It's like a 6. It's just barely a brown ale kind of thing. Personal preference, I kind of want to throw a 9 at this though. It tastes really good because it reminds me of both like a brown ale and a Belgian quad at the same time, but it's not getting me as drunk so quickly as like if I was drinking like 2 Chimay Blues or something like that. So I really like it. This is where their weird in-house yeast situation works really well with the beer. I kind of want them to make a Belgian quad because it feels like they could fucking do it. Because they already got the yeast for it, apparently. Yeah, this is interesting. So, yeah. So style-wise, I gave it, a 6? Personal preference, 9. Koriska Brown Ale. If you're in the Azores, hit them up. If you're taking a trip to the fucking Azores anytime soon, hit them up. But and just maybe get this one. And they got a couple other ones that actually look interesting. Get like a porter and a stout and some other stuff, but I didn't get those. So cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Venus.
Up, up.
Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba.
Yeah.
I mean, this barley wine's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of weird. Got a weird floral thing going on. And it's as far as the booziness goes on it does kind of taste like it's got like a little alcoholic stringency to it.
What's the ABV on that one?
9.3. It's pretty heavy.
It's a baby barley.
It's not that heavy.
Baby barley wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like
Of course, hammer I think is stronger.
I think most barley wines
mine,
are stronger.
mine was also chunky and spoiled and fucked up. So.
Stronger than that.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, Greg's blood is easily
suppose that's a compliment,
15% ABV.
Yeah.
Blood of Pulaski.
That was the case. So next gathering we have, one of you would ether me, and you'd all be suckling for my blood.
Congratulations, you've met the Ether Bunny.
Kind of
This dude's like Jesus. He's got wine in his blood.
Wow.
Drink of my blood. But just have a shot. Just have a shot.
My blood, whatever.
But stop eating my body.
Stop eating my body, says Jesus.
My wiener does not multiply like those loaves of bread.
Nothing controversial ever.
We're not gonna do that. Like we're just gonna bleed you enough so that we all get what we want, and you're still alive, and then we get back to full health, and then do it again. Just
continuous bleed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like Blade, or it's like that. What was that fucking vampire movie where vampires had taken over the entire world? It came out after Blade. It had Sam Neill in it. It was it Daywalkers or something, or it was some weird fucking movie where it's like there's a small human resistance like trying to fight back against the vampires. I can't remember the fucking name of it.
I don't know if I'm saying it's like Sam Neill right there. I'm like, I feel like I'd remember that if I saw it, but I don't know if I saw that.
But
Horizon, but that's not with vampires.
No.
That movie was fucked up. There was no Zardoz, but it was fucked up.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I almost think the movie on Saturday may have messed with Carrie like Zardoz did.
Megaforce.
What movie was that? Megaforce?
Yeah, Megaforce.
No, she.
She probably would have fucked with him too. Yeah.
Megaforce.
Megaforce. Yeah. Daybreakers. That was it.
Okay.
Daybreakers from 2009. American Australian dystopian sci-fi horror vampire film, where a futuristic world overrun by vampires and centers around a vampiric corporation which sets out to capture and farm the remaining humans while researching a substitute for human blood. And it's got Ethan Hawke in it as well as a vampire hematologist who is like researching this shit. And then, it's got Willem Dafoe in it as well. Wait, does it not have Sam Neill in it?
Willem Dafoe or Willem Dafoe?
No, William Dafoe. No, sorry, Sam Neill is in it. I thought.
Yeah, no, he is.
IMDb.
He is in it. Okay, there we go.
You never know if he's William Dafoe.
I was talking about that tonight in my Willem Dafoe, and there are 3 different people I had in my head. Damn it, fuck. Willem Dafoe, Steve Buscemi, and Christopher Walken.
Steve Sashimi.
Three actors that all have that kind of really distinct, different look to them. Like Steve Buscemi is God, and then, like Willem Dafoe, like in the most recent Spider-Man movie, not the most, but the one where he was the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
And they're like, get rid of the mask, use your expressions, and it was so much better.
Mhm.
Like imagine the original Sam, like imagine that, like just he's got that huge mouth, and then Christopher Walken, not so, but he's also just got that look, and then also the way, and he also has kind of a very specific way he talks, kind of like fucking William Shatner-esque a bit sometimes, where like every word is its own sentence a bit.
Yeah, he puts his commas and his periods in weird places.
But like those three actors, I can't think of a bad role I've ever seen one of them in. They always kind of steal the show, but they also have, from my knowledge, never really been like lead actors.
I mean, you can argue Sam Neill has. I mean, he was in Jurassic Park. I mean, but
Sam Neill isn't on that.
Sam Neill's kind of distinctive, but
my
more
list of
normal looking than Willem Dafoe.
My random list I just gave did not have Sam Neill was not on that list I just gave. That's
Is he really? Okay.
No, Willem Dafoe, Steve Buscemi, and Christopher Walken were my three.
I just feel like Steve Buscemi and Sam Raimi. Not Sam Raimi. Fuck. Willem Dafoe and Christopher is I'm getting all mixed up here. Steve Buscemi and Willem Dafoe kind of have a alien kind of look to them, where they get the bug eyes and the weird face kind of thing.
Even Christopher
Sam
Walken,
Neill looks more normal.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like in my list of three people, Sam Neill's not on that list. Sam Neill is a pretty normal looking guy. My list of those three people,
but he's pretty distinctive looking too.
Oh yeah, but again, like that, I wasn't putting Sam Neill was
especially if you're taking Event Horizon
or something.
Sam Neill and Event Horizon
to that thing for me.
Where we're going, we don't need eyes to see.
When I was talking in my stream tonight about that the random list I came up with of the three people, and yeah, they've like I'd watch a movie that had them. Like I guess what's the fucking Christopher Walken was kind of the star of a horror series.
Prophecy.
Yeah. But
Dead
still,
zone.
Like it's like
ice gonna break.
They're all three of them. Like you know them as soon as you see them. They're super like high level mainstream actors, but they've never really been, from my knowledge, like the movie, like the star. Like you could say, like going back to like the same like what do I think ensemble cast movies.
Yeah,
like Reservoir Dogs. Steve Buscemi was kind of, although he was
he was a bigger character in it, but he was part of a ensemble cast. Yes.
Yeah, but like I would say more the FBI guy, whose name I can't think of.
Oh, Tim Roth.
He was more like the star.
Tim Roth and Harvey Keitel was the big name at that time. Like, he came in and he helped produce the movie.
And even like they were the two of them at the end with the whole like, like they were the higher, but still.
When Harvey Keitel just started going,
yeah. Oh, then going back to Christopher Walken, was it Suicide Kings? That movie?
Yes, Suicide Kings. Yeah, that was
he was
Tarantino ripoff. Yeah,
he was like very much kind of like one of the main stars of that movie, but again, like just not,
I mean, when you look at when you look especially like Christopher Walken, you'll see him become like the lead star in a lot of like B level pictures. But when it's like A level pictures, he's more like a side player. Like earlier on in his career, he led a few pictures. So like he was a bigger name earlier on, but he sort of settled into more like, oh, he's kind of a weirdo. So we're gonna like slot him in weirdo character roles.
Would Willem Dafoe Platoon? He was kind of mainish. So that was another ensemble one.
I mean, he's got the standout death in that movie.
Yeah.
At the end
I would say.
Is that the one where he's like
yeah, that's one everyone knows. And then even like going back, Steve Buscemi, Fargo,
he's big in that.
Yeah, wood chipper. Yeah.
Oh, that was like
he's big in a wood chipper.
But it's like, but you take like a Steve Buscemi and he's been in so many things on every level, and like then you put him on TV and he's like the lead, like he's a bit player and kind of a main side player in Sopranos for a couple seasons or whatever.
Oh, really?
And then
no, he was only on for like
a few episodes, but he was good in those.
But Boardwalk Empire.
He ends up getting whacked in dramatic fashion in one of the seasons. Yeah.
I never finished Boardwalk Empire, but he was great in that show.
Right.
From what I saw.
He's a great person too.
Oh, Steve Buscemi was like he was a firefighter before, and then during 9/11 he decided to go back to his fire department and volunteer. Precinct. Yeah, his old precinct and volunteer. I mean, that guy's awesome.
I'd say all three of those people. I can't think of like negative press or anything.
I've never heard a bad thing about Willem Dafoe or
Christopher Walken
or Steve Buscemi.
They all seem pretty.
Just because they play bad people on
Charlotte
on
Gainsbourg
TV.
said that Willem Dafoe has a big dick.
Oh no, he does have a big dick.
He needs to be ostracized from society.
If you ever saw the movie, if you ever watched the movie Antichrist, that guy is.
I didn't say it, but I know of it.
Yeah, that guy is slinging a horse cock.
I read it saying
when he's nailed up on the cross, his dick hangs to the ground.
I'm pretty sure I read a thing on Reddit recently where there wasn't that movie, but some movie where it was supposed to be in there, or like he was supposed to be, and they cut it out because somebody said it was like it made no sense or something. Was the fucking
it was hanging out of the frame like a boom mic would hang into the frame in a lesser movie.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That was well played.
Nothing controversial ever.
No, this is a good kind of controversy. Yeah, no.
It's controversy.
Yeah, well known Willem Dafoe. He slings a big wanger in Hollywood, for sure. And he seems like a vital gentleman, even in his aged years. So he probably can still pump the blood to it to get it fully erect.
Willem the phallus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Willie.
Anybody here seen the new Naked Gun movie?
I did.
Was it good?
It was all right.
I heard it was good.
I have it downloaded. I haven't watched it yet.
I enjoyed it.
Thing is, I'm not like I'm a bad gauge for this because I'm not like the biggest fan of the original ones. Like I'm like, okay, I get, they go full in for the joke and like they just push it as hard as possible. And I appreciate that. And I think they're funny. I chuckle to them. I watched the newest one and I was like, this is totally in the spirit of the originals, but it feels like it was made in another universe. When I look at the original Naked Gun movies, they're in a specific time and place where they're perfect. And it just feels like they work because they're in a specific time and place. When I look at the new ones, it's like, this is a little too modern, even though they're like fully committing to the jokes and like, fucking Pamela Anderson and what's his fucking face?
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. They are fully committed and they're fucking great in it. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, they have no dignity in these movies. They throw it all out there. I mean that I would actually echo that. I think if you like the original Naked, I think basically what you think of the first three Naked Gun movies is probably going to gauge how much you're going to like this movie.
Yeah.
The one thing I'll say about this movie, it's nice and short. It doesn't overstay its welcome.
It is.
When it comes to Naked Gun, it's like Naked Gun 1, awesome. Naked Gun 2, very good. And then Naked Gun 3, worse than the other two, it's still good.
Yeah, we watched all three of them fairly recently, and yeah, the third one is by far the weakest. But
for me, it's all Leslie Nielsen's like his unbelievably dry, serious delivery. Like it's the same thing when he's like in almost a bunch of his roles. Like in Airplane.
Well, it's after Airplane. I mean, before that, he was doing serious roles, and that's the thing.
Well, he did. I haven't seen it.
Everybody thought he was a serious actor, and then he starts doing this like dry slapstick stuff.
There's a show that predates. Fucking
Police Squad. Yeah,
Police Squad.
I haven't downloaded it. I haven't watched it yet.
We gotta watch that actually.
Yeah, we watched we watched that. It's kind of like what you'd expect for the Naked Gun movies, kind of with like combined with like Abbott and Costello humor.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the ending of the show. It's like they're like, oh, it's like the show stopped, but there's like the one guy moving. Like, what are you guys doing?
And Leslie Nielsen was like before I'd say before he hit Airplane and Day of the Animals, he was a very serious actor.
Yeah.
He was in a lot of serious movies, and he did like the very cookie cutter straight 1950s male lead role.
Yeah.
That was very much his mode. But then he just showed this entire different side to himself, and that was the rest of his career for the rest of his life.
Yeah, and it
Didn't we
was
talk about recently how that was like the opposite of like Bruce Willis started as like a comedic actor kind of
yeah.
and transitioned into like the Hollywood kind of badass guy.
Until
They
Die
got
Hard,
Sybil at
yeah.
one point.
He went serious and badass, and then he just went, I'm asleep. Give me money.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that was
like-
the end of his career. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yes, like just give me money and I'll do it because I'm gonna die of dyslexia or whatever he has now. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's like
I'm pretty sure it's not dyslexia, right?
I don't what MS is it?
Dementia is kind of
It's a specific type of dementia, which Scott
Yeah.
said is the same one that his father had before he died.
yeah.
Louis, is it the Louis Body one? I think is the one where you learn
Lou
you,
Gehrig?
you no
Shit,
Louis.
what's the name
I
for
don't
it?
know
It's
anything
like
about.
I think
it's some kind of dysphagia or something like
Yeah,
where you
okay.
lose your ability to speak.
Yeah,
It's something in that and memory and like he's like it's something I might wish upon my worst enemy, but they'd have to be quite the enemy because that's a terrible terrible.
So it's frontotemporal dementia.
okay.
Frontotemporal, if I'm pronouncing that
But
correctly.
I guess they've
any dementia not cool.
I guess
Yeah.
they've put him. I guess they've put him in a assisted living facility now or something like that. His family has like
I guess
the-
so. I'm not
Well, he's gonna get to the point where he probably doesn't recognize people at this
Right.
point. I mean,
Well, I
my-
didn't think they would. I thought they'd be well off enough to have just like a live-in fucking something. That
I'm sure it's probably the top of the line facility. You know,
Yeah.
I'm sure
fair
it's
enough. I
not.
didn't know that. I thought last video I saw he seemed like he was still at
Yeah.
home and stuff. But yeah, I guess
And also, you can never know because every fucking day on Facebook or whatever social media thing you see, there's all these like fucking weird bot posts and stuff of like
Yep.
Bruce Willis no longer able to talk. Put it
Yeah.
on assisted living facility. It's like you don't know if it's true or not. You got to
Yeah.
dig deeper, and if you dig deeper, you have to click on it, and then they get your information.
Yeah,
and then
because Reddit is a thing nowadays.
I remember like my grandpa when he started to go, like they like took his fucking vehicle keys away and made sure he had no access to his vehicle. And
Oh yeah, you have to do that.
one day my cousin who like lived next door kind of thing gets a call from the cops. Yeah, you want to come get Mel? He's trying to drive to the LCBO or to the general store on his 4-wheeler. Just driving his 4-wheeler down the side of the highway. Like,
my grandfather tried to do that a couple times when he was first like showing signs of dementia, and it was like, yeah, can't have that happen.
The word like the first time I ever showed up, like to hang out with him and stuff, like I'd gone to my dad's place. I was living here in North Bay, but he was in the McKellar Perry Sound area. It's about an hour and a half away, and gone there to visit my dad. And in the morning, went to visit my grandpa, and he like, who are you again? And it was like, oh, I don't like that. And yeah, it was like that's to see like my grandpa was kind of like to this day like one of my heroes. Like he fucking went to war and stuff, and he was like behind like the look into
What side did he fight on?
The one that fought yours, Greg.
Look into
Oh,
the,
shit.
The Argentinians.
So the Nazis?
Look into
Because
some
he's
of the,
Polish.
look into some of the shit.
Oh,
that
the
came out.
Argentinians.
If you don't know,
Greg's grandmother went to Argentina.
The war against Argentina.
Well, yes. After the war, my grandparents did go to Argentina because they couldn't get an immediate visa to Canada. So, and my mom was born in Argentina.
So I'm just like, why? You know?
Because that's how immigration works. Nick.
What side were they on if they had to go to Argentina first?
Yeah.
regardless,
definitely the side against the lows.
yeah. At this point, I feel like that should be a common thing. Like,
Mhm.
they're kind of
Yeah,
dicks.
the lows. I forgot it.
But no, my again, if you like my grandpa was the Winnipeg Dragoons or some shit like that, part of them, and like if you look into like their involvement in the war, like my grandpa did some pretty badass shit.
Yeah,
And
you were saying.
Yeah,
My grandfather was on board the HMCS Prince Henry, which was one of the support vessels for D-Day. So he was.
Yeah, I think the Juneau Beach landing was like the next wave or some shit like that, but still like my grandpa.
Yeah, like the Juneau Beach was like the Canadian landings in D-Day.
Yeah, he went like behind enemy lines to like get stuff set up and shit like that. It was fucking pretty crazy.
That's pretty badass. Is like one of the paratroopers he must have been.
No, they just were sneaky. Like they went in and got in behind stuff and fucking did stuff, and yeah, it was
okay.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great that all our grandparents fought and saw their friends die so that we could all just drink beer in our basement?
That's true.
Well, and get to the point where we are right now, where world peace is totally a thing, and no one's fighting at all.
World peace.
Nazis totally aren't a thing anymore.
We beat the Nazis. Thank God those fascists haven't come back yet.
Yeah.
It's not like they infiltrated another country or two big countries since then and tried to destroy it from within.
It's not like a country that was always kind of fucked to begin with is currently now basically a full-on dictatorship. No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's not like that. Yeah.
You guys are being too subtle. I don't know what you're trying to talk about.
The Beernomicron.
Oh, Greg, that was it. Where did you
Coming back to Airplane, like if you look at the list of people who are acting in that movie, nobody did anything comedy before that movie, which is why it was so damn good.
Well, the guy, Robert, the Unsolved Mysteries guy.
Yeah, Robert Stack. He was like a serious actor his whole
movie,
career.
And then the other one that I can think of that like blew my mind. I think I saw it before watching Airplane. Him being the crazy fucking Cavity Search cop in the Beavis and Butthead movie. That was fucking hilarious. That was such a crazy role
it's
for
him
him.
because of the voice.
Yeah. Don't stop till you hit the back of their teeth. Roto Rooter.
That's Peter Graves.
I wasn't a huge fan of the actual of Beavis and Butthead the show because like the way that the movie
format.
It was funny sometimes, but that movie was fucking great. Good. That was a great movie. It was so much fun and so stupid.
Airplane. You have Leslie Nielsen for his comedy role. Peter Graves, who again, that's another guy who was in the Mission Impossibles.
There'll be so many sluts in Vegas. You won't know what to do.
But then, of course, you get Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's like, let's just get the basketball player. He did so well. No, I'm Roger Murdoch. My dad says you suck, but I think you tell your old man.
Beavis and Butthead to America. The only time I ever got a hand job in a theater.
Really?
Wow.
You know what? I did a lot.
Was it from somebody you knew?
Yeah, it was the redhead I was dating at the time.
Oh, okay. So it was just a random like reach over, like
no.
I just
hand, I guess.
I just had a thought. I did.
Because we were at the very back pretty much, and like the rest of the audience were fucking kids. So it was all.
Whoa, you were in an audience where everybody was fucking kids? That sounds disturbing.
I hope you didn't shoot. I hope you didn't shoot your load.
Jesus, Greg, what kind of orgies are you involved in?
And
another thing I'm involved in.
And another thing I just learned now.
Can I not tell the difference between me and
Lee? Listen to Radar. What is he saying?
Yeah, remember in that movie Airplane? You know the actor James Hong, like the most awesome Japanese or Asian actor in Hollywood. He was the guy that did the samurai that killed himself. I did not know that was him.
Yeah,
this guy just gets awesomer and awesomer every time I learn about him. I saw a movie I saw not long ago was Revenge of the Nerds Part 2, where he was.
Where he's the mentor to Booger.
Yeah.
Yay!
I've only ever seen the first Revenge of the Nerds. So
yeah, part 2 sucks. Like it's just
but it
where's all the cities?
They all do after the first one.
Yeah.
The first that's the movie that made rape funny.
Fuck. It made rape cool again. Fuck.
Yeah, there you go.
What do you mean again? It never went back.
Again? Really? What the fuck? Nothing controversial ever here on. There's only one viewer here anyway, so it's not like they're gonna get go after us for
we are live
posting Charlie Kirk.
So if you take the initials of make rape cool again and then pronounce it as one word similar to MAGA.
RCA?
America.
Make rape.
I don't know if I talked to you guys about this, but I had somebody in my live chat a couple days ago who like before I went live, I had my countdown thing happening. His first comment was like something blah 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 something, but we could all agree that it wasn't right. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, something like that. And I was like, what? And I'm like, delete the comment. I'm like, what? How about no? It's like I'm playing the game, and like he proceeded to get like unbelievably mad that I wasn't sad. About I'm not happy, but the guy was
political violence is not cool. It should not happen. It's just like I'm not going to miss the guy either.
Redbeard.
Let's go to Discord.
No,
we're going offline here. Okay. Controversial ever here.
Okay.
We decided ahead of time we're not going to talk politics this week. We already discussed that. You probably agreed in the chat.
Sorry, Mr.
We'll stop talking about this long enough so Lee can tune back into the chat here.
Sorry.
I will say though, like, you know, unrelated, just in general, nobody should have think they should have the fucking right to like go into someone's live stream and like take over the chat and like dictate what goes on the actual stream, unless they're paying you fucking money to do stuff and talk about stuff. They can fuck right off.
No, exactly. Yeah. Like this was just a shitty person who, like,
fuck like, right. Stop bringing that fucking shit up. You just want to stir shit in the fucking chat.
Yeah, I want to say I'm not happy, but like he was physically, he got to the point where like, where do you live so I can fight you, kind of shit. Because I wasn't like sad about it. Like I don't know the guy.
How about you eat a giant bag of dicks?
Like,
did you tell him you live in the woods?
I can't remember what it is. It was a bunch of fucking ridiculousness. And
you live in the future 51st state, fuckface.
Like I've got some weird troll issues in my fucking chat, man. Like it's fucked.
You know, it's just, you know, there's plenty of these like little skibbity toilet fucks that like they do nothing but sit on YouTube all day and look for live streams to jump on and say they're bullshit. And they don't think there's consequences. I got news for you. There's going to be consequences soon. I feel like there's going to be a point where we're going to start having like real digital IDs, where the internet's really going to clean up. Where it's like you say something on the internet, people are going to know who the fuck you are, and there's going to be consequences. So
end of your analysis 101.
I've got a couple of trolls that like I ban. Like, I'm at the point now where when I live stream, I turn subscriber mode only on. You have to be subscribed for a minimum of 20 minutes to even comment.
Yep.
But this fucking person, like, I'm pretty sure he just keeps making alt accounts.
Yep.
Why does this dude have so much fucking time on his
hands?
Exactly. Like, his sister not ovulating or something?
This person has been coming back.
Yeah.
Since me streaming Red Dead 2. That's when it first showed up.
It's someone who refuses to give women orgasms.
Yeah.
I feel like
that isn't so much he refuses, he just doesn't acknowledge they exist.
They want me so badly and they can't have me. It's you know, it's one of those things.
He's been stalking Carrie ever since Carrie had the political opinion that he wasn't sad that Micah died at the end of Red Dead.
Yeah, wow.
But I don't know who Micah is.
He had a family and probably some kids, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
okay. Wait. Greg, if you just spoiled something, well, no, you
finished. Sorry, Red Dead 2, Carrie. Not Red Dead.
That's what I'm saying.
You've played the game. I've spoiled nothing for you.
Micah didn't die. Him and me and him fought, and he killed me. I laid down and died. Him and Dutch looked at each other.
So you took the different ending then?
Apparently.
Did you not play the epilogue? It doesn't matter what ending he picked. Did you not play the epilogue?
Yeah,
as John Marston.
Yeah, but Mike.
What do you do in the last mission?
Yeah, you kill Micah.
I don't remember this.
You're up in the snowy mountains. Dutch actually helps you and gives you the treasure.
I remember up in the mountains at the end as Arthur.
Yeah, but then you play as John Marston afterwards.
Yeah,
for like 2 whole chapters that probably take at least 10 hours to complete.
I remember, but I'm confused now.
Oh, too much time spent in the medieval world, apparently.
No, too much. Too many of these, and these combined.
Well, the good news is, Carrie, even if I did spoil it for you, you won't remember it tomorrow.
Yeah, so you know.
At the same time, I want to go back and rewatch like my last live stream at this point to refresh that. Remember, because I remember like I don't remember the full on end. I remember playing as him and like basically homesteading for a while and doing some stuff and this and that. But yeah,
Carrie's the good Dan because he just erases his memory after every stream. It's good stuff.
No, I'm at the point where like, with most games and stuff, I go back and like skim through the end of them to refresh my memory before I jump to the next one. Because like, yeah, I'm great at having a bad memory.
I kind of hope, just like Dan, Lee makes a threat against to shoot all of Northern Ontario, and then Carrie writes an entire list of his whole family and says, "Fuck you for wanting to kill every one of these people that you've never even met before."
It's just now I'm now tempted to like every day just to go, Dan, I hope your entire family gets murdered. In the chat. I kind of, because it's like, did you not clue in the fact I was being super hyperbolic and sarcastic in that post? Like, Dan, you calm down, man. Not everything's about you, bro. Even if I say everyone in Alberta should have a gaping neck wound and bleed out, I'm not being serious.
What happened?
He doesn't mean you, yeah.
We were talking about the Carly Chirk thing.
Carly Church.
And
Carly Chirk.
And
Church.
I just mentioned that everyone in Alberta should be shot in the neck. And I was obviously being hyperbolic and sarcastic. And then Dan was like, well, fuck you, because me and my family live in Alberta, and fuck you. It's like, I wasn't being serious. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah. Like, not everybody in Alberta is fucking nuts, but Alberta's not really skewing in the right direction. I think a comment from Brandon here, not one about politics at all, but it's pretty crazy how Jimmy Kimmel just got canceled.
Yeah,
that is totally fucked up. I just watched that saw that before the show. I'm like, Kimmel? What fucking censorship is fucking going on right now? This is fucking getting like fucking wild. Like, first they cancel Colbert, and even though he's still on the air right now, and then like Kimmel gets canceled immediately. They're going after fucking everybody. You can't make any fucking jokes about it. Anything.
No, they're going after people that speak to one side.
Yeah.
You can't.
I don't see
it's like this whole. It's like this whole Carly Church thing. That's like whatever happened like to that Democrat senator that got killed a few months ago. Nobody said anything.
They killed her husband, and her dog. That's a fucking tragedy.
What?
The dog.
I just came back.
And one fucking moron that thinks that gays are bad gets fucking murdered. Okay, nothing controversial ever. That this stop before somebody decides to fucking cancel us because we're woke.
Yeah, because we don't like guns enough, I guess.
Listen, I as far as I know, I did not know.
Even though they rail against cancel culture anytime they fucking want to.
Did not know Carly Cuck personally. Didn't seem like a great person. Am I sad that he's dead? No. But should he have been killed the way he was killed? Absolutely not. He
shouldn't have been. Like that's fucking awful. Like he gets fucking shot like that. Nobody should be. It's free speech means that you should be able to say what you ever you want without.
Yeah, but the things he said though were like borderline.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not a piece of shit because he was. I'm just saying like he shouldn't have died that way.
Unfortunately, free speech is free speech, and that does include hate speech. But
the way you can look at it. that makes it kind of okay is that when you really think about it from what he said and stuff and the viewpoints he had about empathy and all that, the gun deaths are necessary to protect Charlie Kirk would have been
Carly Church.
Carly Church. Carly Pajama Pants would have been completely okay with what happened to Mr. Pajama Pants' faces and stuff.
So I'm gonna have another piss while I can get another beer while Carrie gets my tea.
Nick is gonna piss out the politics.
I got nothing else. Again, he would have been. That's acceptable. It had to happen.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the problem with free speech, just in general, is it is supposed to mean that you don't have legal consequences for free speech, and that includes hate speech as well. But as we've seen, not that it was right in any way, he suffered consequences that were different than legal consequences, and that was an extreme example. But people every single day, whether you're right wing or left wing or somewhere in between, people every day on the internet suffer consequences from saying what they want to say, and then they often lose their jobs or something. Losing your life's a bit extreme, but
it's fuck around and find out to the extreme.
What was it
he got the world he advocated for. So good job, buddy. Rotten hell.
He said we literally said we need some gun deaths every year so we can keep our Second Amendment.
That's what I've been saying.
He got that, and there were several others, and around the same time that he died as well. So
by his logic, he won the gun debate.
Well, that was the whole thing. That was argument with school shootings and stuff. It's pretty fucked up.
Now can we stop talking about this shit? Because it's so
I just want to say one more thing. The best comment I saw.
Well, one more thing.
He got killed was somebody the most top comment was, well, he lost the gun debate.
Yeah. Or the other one, he died leaning to the left. That was the best one.
Oh,
I did not even hear that one. Wow.
Yeah, that was an all timer right there. That was great.
Wow.
And we're banned off of YouTube because we don't like guns.
I got nothing against guns. I got an issue with psychotic people having free and easy access to guns. I have zero problem with there being proper gun control and people who need guns for whatever reason and get them legally. I have no issues with that. When you have more guns than people and literally everyone can fucking get them, that's a problem.
I'm against people who make guns their fucking religion.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go take away guns from anybody, but why are you so fucking obsessed with them?
Yeah,
there's a big hole in your life that you keep shooting at a target.
You literally keep shooting. If you like guns, you want to go shooting a shooting range. It actually sounds like fun.
It is.
But
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just saying, when it comes to being so obsessed with gun culture that you want to take a gun into Walmart.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're a performative asshole at that point. And you're a piece of shit.
Yeah. It was funny actually when I went on my last camping trip. I went to where I thought I was going to go, and got out of my car and looking around and stuff like that. It seemed like a pretty cool place to maybe take a walk and find a camping spot. And all of a sudden, I hear bang, 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 bang. Someone off the distance, doing some kind of hunting. I'm like, okay, that's maybe sketchy. And then I look down. I'm in a kind of sand pit area, and there's just shotgun shells everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, this is some kind of somebody's place to go shooting. I'm maybe not going to camp here. But on Tuesday, sorry.
So that guy's kind of an asshole because he doesn't pick up his shells. I come from a family that is pretty deeply seeped in fucking gun culture to a certain degree, and my brother or my dad, if they went out in the woods and they shot their guns, they're picking up their shells. They're not leaving them on the ground.
Yeah,
because my dad and my brother are big into reusing those and reloading as well. So that's
okay.
The thing
I didn't know you could even reuse them.
Oh yeah.
But regardless, these were everywhere, and not. Well, again, on my camping trips, I've come across so many just dump sites and stuff. People being can't take the time to go to the dump and pay a bit of money and just no, I'm just going to dump this in the woods and like fuck you, die in a fire. But yeah, I was supposed to go hunting with my coworker Brad. Wanted to take me out and go partridge hunting. He's got his hunting license, all that shit. So he was gonna be the one doing the hunting, but I was gonna do the whole camping video on it. And I wasn't sure. I'm not sure if he was going to spend the night, but I wanted to go out there and actually camp. So I was going to bring all my shit with me. But the last couple of days I've been feeling kind of shitty, so I haven't gone camping this week. But my next camping video, like I was saying, that program I got for removing the audio from my I showed you guys, and it's fucking it's magical. I'm so happy.
Now, is there a feature where you can get your voice out of the video?
That would be the easiest thing in the world to do. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is the question.
The next one I do, I'll make a special one just for you and share it with you privately so you can enjoy it, Lee.
All right. Just a lot of background noise and Carrie like saying things, but I can't hear it
because Lee just wants to hear the cats breathe.
Yeah. No, I'll listen to his stove and like the background noise. I'll put that on while I go to sleep after work.
Yeah, that'll be the way I do it. I'll put the stove noise back in, so just to hear the woo.
No, you could totally like clean up with ASMR or whatever the fucking channel. ASMR channel.
Yeah, maybe.
Asmer,
Redbeard Esmer.
Yep.
At some point, like I do want to do like kind of a long maybe sequence of like doing something and just like cutting and having no like I actually my newest video, I think in the morning when I woke up, I did a decent like kind of thing that I'm hoping to edit into a montage of me like making my fire with like no talking.
You know, you might like pop a lot of like just camping nerd boners to have like just, hey, here's 8 hours of uninterrupted just wildlife sound at my camp fire stuff.
Yeah.
Well, right now I only have the one. I've got a 256 gig SD card, which gives me about 4.5 hours of 4K video to play with, which has been more than enough. Well, actually, my last one I recorded probably about 4 hours of video. I needed. Well, a bunch of it was me. Like I think, like I filmed myself fishing for like a good hour, and then there's a bunch of stuff that's gonna be cut down. But yeah, using my lav mic that I got, my next video. And I also filmed a whole shit ton of B-roll. Like my previous videos have just been like me doing like blah blah blah. Like this time I like took my camera and like just like look at the lake for 10 seconds. Look at the sky for 10 seconds. Did a whole like I don't know 2-hour time lapse. Put my camera at the lake and filmed the sky. The clouds going by and the sun setting.
No, I'll say this, and it's hard for me because I'm giving you a compliment. So like, I gotta really choke this shit out. But you have really good editing instincts in your videos. I will say.
Thank you very much.
It's an instinct.
Like I'm just trying to get better. And like my next one, like I said, like being able to cut to those like small, like shot of the lake, shot of like just the grass. Moving. I did a whole bunch of little B-roll stuff that I'm going to be able to cut into that. Just make it. I'm so stoked.
You guys don't have too much light pollution. There should be some aurora borealis tonight. I think.
No.
Let you say light potion.
I'm pretty sure he meant to say pollution. Well, yeah, he said
pollution.
Yeah, he said pollution.
Way to make fun of his slight potion. Way to make fun of his slight accent, Nick. You racist.
Makes fun of light pollution.
No, is it a speech impediment or
no?
Is
he's just slightly French.
I'm just tired. I'm just tired.
I'm here as well. I also heard light potion.
Nick, he had a heart attack. Leave him alone.
Jesus, that was months ago. Like,
I've been back in and out of hospital the last 2 weeks.
The difference between
Okay, whoa. What do you mean Lynn and that are the hospital last 2 weeks, Radar? What?
Because
okay?
it's totally unrelated with my heart. It's the fucking thing in my ass again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Which
at least
it's opened up.
annoying, but nothing super serious,
no,
I guess.
Radar's goddamn growing alien fetus
Growing,
in his ass.
yeah. Growing pains, aka aliens. Yeah.
Yeah. So feel bad, Nick, you piece of shit.
Yeah, the ass hugger got Radar.
How much do you hurt your friends, Nick? You piece of garbage.
We were talking about that. I was talking about that, but like the face hugger. If it grabbed you by, as long as it gets that little thing inside of you
in your anus.
I think it'll go any hole it can go into.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a aliens porn ripoff where instead of a face grabber, it's an ass grab.
It was a while back. It was a while back now, but I'm pretty sure it was Greg who shared the thing in the chat a while back. It was some extra weird porn where like the girl had like a vag in like the back of her head, and she was like being screwed, and then the dick was like coming out of her mouth. Does Greg recall this?
I bet Greg shared it.
Extra weird porn where the girl had like the vag in the back of her head and was being screwed, and it was coming like out.
I think I've seen that one. It rings a bell.
Again, I'm pretty sure you were the one that shared it in the chat a long time ago.
That sounds like something Greg would do.
I mean, Greg shares so much porn that it's like you can't expect him to keep up with what he shared.
Yeah.
Especially stuff from years ago. You know, it's like I remember the first time I met Greg. I mean, online.
It's like the Ethan of porn.
It's like I was like
fucking Radar.
Yeah, no, that was physically when he said that. But the first time I saw you online was before that, like the year before at Guy's place, his old apartment. It's like, oh, this is Greg, and then we were just talking, and you showed us the clip from 10-inch Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
10-inch Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So does that have the actual porn star April O'Neil?
I remember there was
Greg.
Wow.
Yeah, there was Nick.
Yeah,
I think Joe was there, and that other American guy there with the gray beard.
Oh, Matt.
Yeah.
Greg. Yeah. Oh, Matt. Okay.
Yeah. That's Matt. Beer reviews.
It's like, and he's like, this is Greg. He's horny. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
Is that what Guy, that's how Guy just introduces me? Hey, that's
Greg. That's literally what he said. Hey, no, that's Greg. That's Nick. That's
Greg. He's
a horny fucker. Something like that.
I love how April O'Neil just has that name, and she like correlated into being April O'Neil in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle porn, and now she's like solidified as like, I can just do geek porn for the rest of my life, and everyone's going to be into it.
Anything.
That's what makes the money. But the thing is, in that movie, it sucked that basically she just had sex with Casey Jones in that, and then four prosthetic green penises basically come to ooze onto her. So I was like, no, I want to see some dudes dressed as Ninja Turtles. Fuck.
But you gotta admit, those fucking costumes are pretty radass.
I mean, they're about as good as the ones from the movies. Yeah.
Well, the last two movies. The first one was actually pretty good. I liked it.
But have you ever seen the pictures of like those costumes now where they've been like rotting for years?
Oh no,
they're just like frighteningly scary.
Yeah, I saw pictures of that.
Oh, really? Like they're in somebody's attic and they're just
it's just like you every once in a while you'll see it like come up in movie feeds and stuff if like you have those on your Instagram and stuff. It's just like fucking here's a prosthetic from The Howling now that like is horrifically bad because it's like so decrepit, or like here's someone's got like the head of the furry dragon from Neverending Story in their fucking garage. Like these things go places if they're not destroyed, right? And
the original mask from Halloween looks fucking decrepit as fuck. Some collector has it in like an airproof chamber, but it already mostly deteriorated by the time he got his hands on it.
They should be put in museums. San Francisco should have.
It is in a museum, but I think it was 20 years. He got it like 20 years after the original movie, so it was already pretty bad shape.
There should be like a movie museum only by movie actors, like to restore these things. Maybe I don't know.
And I mean, it's just symptomatic of the fact that like the movie like the movie industry back when they were making all this classic stuff that we were watching when we were kids. They had no idea that like digital media was going to be a thing, and that like that. Like
and I mean, I think this was taken like 10 years ago too, so who knows what it looks like now.
They had no idea about nerd culture. They had no like idea that like collector culture, nostalgia was going to be a big thing. Like even when these people were like making these movies and then putting them out on VHS, they had no real notion that there was going to be anything afterwards from this. They didn't know about DVDs and shit like that. So no one was preserving any of this shit for the most part. Like, unless they were obsessive movie nerd collectors who were doing it for their own collections and nothing else, no one was preserving this shit. So, like, a lot of this stuff just ends up being in the condition it is without, the surprise motherfucker, Dexter meme, surprise motherfucker. There's all
surprise motherfucker.
There's all these
fucking surprise motherfucker.
There's all these like
snake eyes motherfucker.
Nostalgic assholes our ages who are just like, fuck man, I really love Halloween and I want to see all the shit from it that's surviving, and like a lot of it's in bad shape if you can find it at all. Could
you imagine if all the stars from like these nerdy 80 movies shaved and then somehow preserved their bushes, and how much nerds would pay for them now? Do you know how much people would pay for an original Plumber bush?
Do you know how much someone would pay for like Linnea Quigley pussy from like Return of the Living Dead mold Quigley to like fuck? Like the market would be just immense.
The fucking thing she had to actually hide her snatch, if that thing still exists. This has been in Linnea Quigley's pussy. How much is this worth?
Oh, I bet you if that still exists, somebody has it in their collection. No doubt. No fucking doubt.
I want what's it called? Sigourney Weaver's mange from the movie Alien that she refused to shave.
Yeah.
I'm up to 57 subscribers on my new channel.
There you go.
Meanwhile, Nick just lost 20 subscribers.
Yeah.
I always lose subscribers when you're on the channel, Greg. I have like negative. I've got like negative 50 right now.
Nick, if that was true, you'd be in the negatives right now.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, my subscriber count is like stayed like basically level for the last 2 years.
That's because you don't upload anything.
Well, there's that.
Nick, I guarantee you, just post a video of you twirling your penis around, and you'll get subscribers.
Yeah, a little helicopter.
I'll probably get kicked off of YouTube if I do that.
I saw some posts on Reddit where they were talking about ad revenue and stuff, and apparently the revenue you get on Pornhub is like way better than YouTube. And so
there you go, Nick.
Nick twirling videos might have a home over there.
Nicholas Helicopter, make it a channel.
Yeah, like I like make it so film things properly. No one even needs to know it's you. You just got it could be a fucking legitimate source of income. Yeah. It's like because of Greg talking about me making a fucking fetish beard OnlyFans or some shit like that.
just POV from like POV you laying down from your fucking face, looking down to like over your belly to your penis, and you just fucking whirling it like a fucking carousel.
Or you set up a bunch of cans.
Helicopter.
Set up some cans on the counter or something like that, like 4 feet away, and then use your cock as like. Whoosh,
now, yeah, Carrie's thinking. He's an idea man. Like, yeah, how
Carrie's thinking that's something new.
How many cans can Nicholas's penis knock off a table?
It's just like
just make sure that during the helicopter scene you don't have any illegally working Asian children on set.
Anybody decapitated.
I feel like if you crack your dick like an actual whip and do the whole sound barrier thing, like with a whip, it's with your dick, you might get some like feedback and you might get like it might hurt. So
although Nicholas, if you did do the helicopter thing and you had like
helicopter
thing, and if you had 3 like like little toys on a table. Two of them are obviously like little Vietnamese children, and one of them is obviously Dick Morrow. And then you name listen, and then you name the video Dick Morrow.
Dick Morrow.
Helicopter accident.
Hashtag Twilight Zone.
And then you put in the description, "Fuck you, John Landix." And you put that on Pornhub. I guarantee you'll make a lot of money.
Oh fuck! We just lost 2 viewers.
fuck you, John Landau. Although we do like American Werewolf.
John Landau.
Fuck you.
If people didn't know, John Landis is a murderer.
Yeah. Right, went to court and all that. Like, fuck.
Supposedly.
Not convicted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he's
I mean,
accused murderer.
J'accuse.
Well, what's his name? The guy from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He actually killed someone in a car crash and to this day he claims that he passed out.
Yeah.
Had a head-on collision and killed somebody.
The guy played Ferris Bueller himself.
Yeah. Fuck, what's his name? Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick. That's it. Yeah, apparently it was after the film. He was even dating the chick that played
the girl in the
sister
movie? Mia Sarah.
Yeah, like he was actually dating her at the time, and apparently he was driving under the influence and ran over somebody or something. She was never convicted of actually doing it.
I think it was a head-on. Oh no! Wait.
Head-on collision into the car or something and killed the driver.
He wasn't in the US, from what I remember. He was somewhere else. Like he wasn't in the US.
I think it was Ireland, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it. Hang on a second. I'm gonna Matthew Broderick.
Broderick.
Oh, yeah,
1987 car crash.
Married to Sarah Jessica Parker. I mean, sure, she probably has kind of a horse face, but she's still fucking not bad looking.
Oh, I mean, I'd still have sex with her. I mean, she's the hottest one in the Hocus Pocus movies.
Yeah.
He was vacationing with Jennifer Grey.
Oh, okay, that's the sister in the movie.
Jennifer Grey, the drunk. So the Broderick crossed the road in the wrong lane and collided head-on with another car. The driver, Anna Gallagher, and her mother, Margaret Doherty, were both killed instantly. He was vacationing with Jennifer Grey, whom he'd begun dating during the filming of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He suffered a fractured leg and ribs, concussion, and a collapsed lung. Grey's injuries included a severe whiplash, which later required surgery to avoid paralysis. Broderick told police that he had no recollection of the class and didn't know why he had been in the wrong lane. What I first remember is waking up in the hospital with a very strange feeling going on in my leg. He was charged with causing death by dangerous driving and faced up to 5 years in prison, but was convicted of a lesser charge of careless driving and only fined $175.
Oh, how did he afford that?
So Matthew Broderick is a murderer.
He told Jennifer Grey to go do some prostitution, and then he made up that money. I'm joking. I'm trying to be funny, but I can't because I'm way too fucking tired. Jennifer Grey.
That's why.
I mean, at that point in time, he was already a star, so it's like one of those things. Like they kind of give him a pass because you're gonna ruin his career over this misdemeanor.
I mean, that was in his heyday. I mean, he really. Have you seen him in anything relatively recently? He's a terrible fucking actor. he does like Hallmark films.
Yeah, he's not
the last thing I can recall that he was in that like that I remember was the fucking Abomination that was the film adaptation of Inspector Gadget.
Oh god!
Oh god! I saw that fucking piece of shit in theater. And it was
they just
terrible movie.
within the first 2 minutes, here's Dr. Claw's face.
There.
After watching the cartoon as a kid for years and years and years, and you never saw Dr. Claw's face. You never saw that shit. That was always hidden. You saw Mad Cat all the time. You saw his fist. You never saw his face.
Unless you spent money on the action figure, then you got to see his face.
I do remember that as well.
All right, so
I remember my cousin
open...
had that, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" That made me mad too.
I mean, all he's
All right,
done.
I'm cracking open a Bear Island IPA from Lazy Bear.
Yeah, I'm cracking open a Wild Berry Lime Cosmo from Collective Arts. Not even a beer at this point. Yeah, I don't even fucking care.
I mean, ever since Inspector Gadget's, like
Cosmo
everyone
Analysis 101.
like a little role, and that's it. I think last time I saw him was that movie with Jennifer Lawrence, their comedy, like last year, and he was like the guy's dad or the kid's dad.
I remember. Was it the Jennifer Lawrence movie where she like had the naked fight?
Yeah.
That's right. He is in that. Yes.
The only thing I remember about that movie was like that naked fight scene was fucking.
That's literally. If you want to see that movie, just look up the naked fight scene. I don't know. I thought the rest of the movie was kind of
like Jennifer Lawrence is fucking
very good,
hot.
Yeah,
so
even after having a kid,
and that scene was just like, let's just do it naked.
Well, you know what? She got all her nudes leaked or whatever, so she's like, "Fuck this shit! Everyone's seen my tits anyway. I'm gonna make money on it, and good for her."
Yeah, and then she went like all full in on a Red Sparrow movie too. I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. Good on her, man. She has that free spirit that every American girl should have.
I like me some Red Sparrow. That's a nice sleepy movie.
I never even heard of that movie.
That was the first one she did. She basically got like fully naked in it for the most part.
Yeah.
Listen, if somebody releases photos of Nick's dick, I think Nick is suddenly going to start an OnlyFans. Be like, "Fuck you guys! I'm making money off my cock."
Yeah.
Only Nick's dick.
Only Nick's.
By the way, the movie I was thinking of, he was in Deck the Halls with Danny DeVito. If you want to see Matthew Broderick. It's basically a Christmas movie where like they're trying to out Christmas each other. And if you want to see Matthew Broderick in a bad fucking role, it's a bad. It's basically a Hallmark movie that got a bigger release because they have paid actors in it. But
and it has,
I live in Hallmark movie film town.
So I've heard.
That's it. The fucking stupid thing is like, it's a Hallmark movie. It's a Christmas movie. Let's have that chick from Sex and the City in there. Come on.
Yeah, or let's let's have Lacey Chabert, who like 15 years ago should have been showing her boobies everywhere, and then never did.
Boobies.
Sadly.
Brandon says you watched that with his daughter last year. It was kind of funny.
Shut up, Brandon.
And once you come on the channel and say that.
I don't know. We talked about a lot of things. I'm just hoping that they're not just sitting at home watching Nick do the helicopter. Because that should not be watched by anyone.
Deck the Halls is kind of lame, but a boring night. It was worth it to see once.
Fuck you, Brandon. Watch Orca. You'll see like a dead fucking orca fetus come out of a...
Jesus.
Laying on a fucking boat. That's an experience. That's a movie.
I remember when we saw that.
I watched that
movie.
I watched that when I was a kid. I can't remember where or when, but I remember watching that, and that scene, it stuck with me. It's fucking quite that movie's quite the movie.
I remember seeing that on like a space channel there.
It's one of the better like there's rip-off movies kind of thing, and that was like it was a Jaws rip-off, but it was done well.
Oh yeah. No, it's a good movie because
Orca was good.
Other than being a sea creature, it's not really the same movie at all as Jaws.
Yeah, and Bo Derek.
It's got a drunk Richard Harris in it.
This one that it actually had like the whole like revenge plot and stuff, and like the orca's smart enough to be like, you know what, you fucked up this. I'm coming after you, and it was fucking creepy and I think I watched that before I ever saw Jaws.
I just want to add to Nick. He was like, drunk Richard Harris movie. It's like, that's every movie Richard Harris was in. I just want to point that out.
Like those two movies together, definitely.
It's a great double feature. It really is.
No, I'm just saying, even Freshwater that I know is more or less devoid of anything that's going to
you get bull sharks
kill me. Yeah, but in Canada we don't.
No, you get bull shark.
It's possible, but it's a lot less likely.
There's they're not coming up the St. Lawrence to all the sea docks and getting into the Great Lakes.
You might get a giant pike.
Again, or a muskie or something, or a buddy of mine way back in public school got bit by a snapping turtle. There's not that, or a sturgeon could attack you. Stuff can happen, but
you get psycho pike.
It's very rare, and but still, a big open freshwater lake where you can't see the other side. It still kind of unnerves me, what might be down there, kind of fear of the unknown.
That's an existential thing with human beings because we came from creatures that were had to struggle with the unknown that we couldn't see outside of us, and that's never left us.
Yeah, and the movies Jaws and Orca and stuff have just the sea. The ocean. I've only ever been when my family went to Florida when I was in grade 8. Went to Daytona Beach, and I walked along the beach, and there's a bunch of dead jellyfish and stuff that I was told to be careful of. And I walked in the water up to about my knees, and just I'm like, that's good enough for me, because it just said it's the ocean is I don't know if both Lee and Nick obviously have been there, and
in the ocean.
Next to the ocean, you both.
I used to swim in the ocean all the time when I was a kid.
And Greg, I'm assuming you've been somewhere where the ocean has been a thing you can see, just because.
Yes, I've swum in the ocean as well. Yes.
Okay, and radar.
Oh. Yeah,
ocean.
Many times.
Okay, yeah.
Virginia Beach, and the last time was in Cancun.
But honestly, I see stuff going to the Caribbean or something like that, and doing swimming with the sharks. I would love to do something like that to try to kind of conquer my fear. Like if I'm with a bunch of people and we're all like a big thing for me is the clarity of the water. I don't like swimming where I can't see a lot. I don't I can open my eyes underwater. I don't like it so much, but even having goggles on. When I was a kid, my dad would take us out to Georgian Bay. It's the bay off of Lake Huron, where Perry Sound and stuff is.
Yeah, just north of Toronto, about an hour.
Yeah, and the water, you'd be swimming around in 20-foot or more deep water, and it's crystal clear. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, Cancun had that, or when we went to that Jeep run. With a bunch of people in the Jeeps to into the forest and to some fishing town or whatever, and they took us to see dolphins, and we could see everything. It was really nice, and the water was clear. And for me, I'm in the water snorkeling with the guide. Well, obviously we had the life preservers and everything, but I had no glasses on, right, going underneath, so I could barely see much, but the coral was really near to the surface, so I could see a lot. And then a fucking loggerhead sea turtle swims right underneath me, and I saw the whole thing. I was like, holy fuck. It was like 6 feet, not even. I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. So I tell people, do that if you can.
It's like being an astronaut going to a different planet, because the ocean is not our native environment, at least not now. Everything we evolved from kind of came from the ocean, pretty much. But that was millions of years ago. That ain't us. So
going into the ocean, once you get to certain depths, is equally, if not more dangerous than being in space. In space, you've got the vacuum, so it's a lesser pressure thing.
On space,
but the vacuum, the vacuum is always the same. It doesn't change going further into space and stuff. It's this vacuum of space. The main thing is the radiation stuff you got to be able to shield. But in the ocean, once you start going further and further, look at the whole fucking Ocean Gate thing that happened last year, whatever shit. The pressures. And there's no light down there. It's fucking it's the ocean is more dangerous than space.
I saw I saw the latest Mission Impossible movie recently, and there's a large section of it where Tom Cruise is doing stuff in the deep ocean. And man, I mean, I have a fear of heights. And watching him on the plane, no problem. Doesn't bother me whatsoever. I wouldn't be on that plane, but seeing him do it, no problem. But seeing him in that underwater ocean thing, I'm like getting a little uncomfortable. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
this
it's
is
claustrophobic, right?
Watch some of the videos about people that do like underwater welding, like deep underwater welding.
Oh,
they basically live in like underwater pressure chambers for like weeks at a time. It's fucking crazy.
Have you seen
that's why they make a stupid amount of money, because
it's insane.
Have you seen the movie with Woody Harrelson about the guy that died for like a couple of hours but then got resuscitated by doing that job? Apparently it's a really good movie. I don't know if anybody saw it.
I think I've heard about it, but I have not watched it.
Is it like a Woody Harrelson like starring role movie? Because
he's like the star in it. Yeah,
really.
Yeah, that's a true story.
I love him as an actor. Like he's come so far from being Woody on fucking Cheers.
Yeah,
but I couldn't see him.
He's another guy that was like a William Dafoe-ish. Who apparently
again,
he kind of is, because like he does really weird off-kilter roles.
No, but I again, like my little list I made, he doesn't have a kind of like really different look from the average person. He's a pretty average.
I disagree totally. He has a very distinct look, I think.
But not like as
Woody Harrelson has a distinct look.
Yeah,
and his performance style is very distinct too. Like you look at him in like True Detective and stuff, he's fucking just totally divorced from like.
But like he doesn't look like that. He's got a look to him, but not like
he looks so different in most of his movies though. Like
that's fair enough, but it's still as like just to see him in public.
He does.
My three guys, they
have to look weird outside of movies too. Is your criteria?
I guess. Again, Woody Harrelson doesn't always play a weird looking guy, but like he can and he does often.
I mean,
But I just say like pretty much. But he has to be made up to be that weird person.
No,
whereas the other three, I don't know. No. I don't know.
I've seen him in so many things where he's played like off-kilter weird characters, and
he has
off-kilter weird. My whole thing is like the look combined with.
So they got to be ugly as well. Is what
I think he has a very good repertoire.
I don't think any of the three guys on my list are ugly.
Well,
they just have that very unique, weird,
different, not
normal,
atypical from what your normal actor looks.
I honestly think I know it's a weird thing to say, but like I think they're all pretty good looking men in their own weird.
Well, Woody Harrelson's a pretty good looking man on his.
I agree that as well. I think he is, but he doesn't have that different look default wise. I guess is kind of what it is, in my opinion. I don't know.
All right, no, it's fine. It's your opinion.
That's my weird little list I made up. That's the whole thing.
It's okay. You can all have our little lists.
I'll
put Woody Harrelson on mine, bitch.
That's fine. Woody Harrelson.
You like that?
I think he's a great actor, and even what was the one that comes to mind for me randomly as weird as it is, his weird role in was it 2012.
Yeah,
we played the weird radio listening guy or radio broadcasting guy.
Some weird shit.
Woody Harrelson can make a very big repertoire of characters. He can be a comedic guy. He can do serious stuff. He can do a lot of roles. He's not like the Vince Vaughn's doing the same fucking role every movie.
Although I will say Vince Vaughn doesn't necessarily always do that. I mean,
I was about to say too. Vince Vaughn's got some range. He's done some pretty interesting stuff.
We showed Brawl on Cell Block 99, where he basically looks like a
Vince
human
Vaughn,
thumb.
yeah.
There's another one I'm trying to think of where he's like the stepdad or some shit, and the kid finds out something, and he's like actually a bad person. I can't think of the movie, but there was. It's not.
He has range when he wants to do it.
There's a more comedic one. What was it called? The Watch.
Oh, that alien invasion movie where they're like a neighborhood watch. Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's a fun movie.
Yeah, I like that movie. But yeah, no, Vince Vaughn. The thing about Vince Vaughn is like he has range when he wants to.
Yeah,
but he almost never wants to. It's just like he just jumps into weird shit that's like on his mode or whatever. Yeah, also apparently in real life's kind of an asshole, but whatever.
Yeah,
But,
Cell Block 99 was, or whatever it was
yeah, Brawl and Cell Block
probably his
99,
peak.
where
That was a
that
good
was
movie.
like, yeah, and,
Very good movie, yeah.
yeah.
He's great in that.
Yeah, a dodgeball. Go on, dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
Oh yeah, dodgeball, yeah.
Catch a wrench, you can catch a ball.
yeah.
Dodge a wrench, you dodge a ball.
I've also, you know,
Well, he was in a lot the Jurassic Park sequel. Forgot about that.
oh,
actually.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. You got Lost World.
That was
Uh,
actually
yeah.
not that bad.
Is
I
he
like
really?
I like that
he
movie.
was in Lost World.
Both Jurassic Park movies, the first two were decent
Mhm.
until you read the book and you're like, okay, they could have been so much better. But
Yeah,
I feel like the original Jurassic Park could have just made the one movie. It was because
Stop
of
it right there.
oh yeah,
It's
there
not
was
right
no
there.
need.
It's
Well,
like
yeah,
they
like
pulled off
the,
the Terminator 3.
the second movie, like in the book,
I didn't mind the second and third.
In the
I
second
didn't
one,
mind-
in the book, doesn't come to the city. It is drastically different.
Oh, really?
But yeah, well, and the third
Like-
one was just kind of silly overall. Sorry, Nick.
yeah, the third one sucks.
Okay. See, I don't mind the third one.
You should.
The second and the third one are okay, but I feel like they didn't really need to exist. Jurassic
Yeah.
World was fine.
The first
I
one.
haven't
yeah.
wa-
The first one.
I haven't
was,
watched the other ones past the first Jurassic World.
Jurassic
one was
World
bad.
was honestly like surprisingly not terrible, but then
Yeah.
everything that
yeah.
everything since
Yeah,
then has become progressively
basically.
ridiculous.
I haven't seen the Scarlett Johansson one, but I
It's
like
actually not
Jurassic
that bad.
World Dominion. I thought it was
Oh, that was-
perfectly. I thought it was perfectly fine for a silly dinosaur action
Yeah.
movie.
But the one with
That's the
Scarlett
thing, you're
Johansson
getting
is the same
serious,
thing.
serious,
It's kind of like
silly.
the one with Scarlett Johansson is it's kind of like a guilty pleasure. It's like fucking Fast and the Furious now. It's like, oh, you're gonna watch it whatever now. So
That's what the
Well,
franchise has become, right? Fast.
Yeah,
and Furious.
Basically.
Yeah, that's a very good
The
analogy.
dinosaurs are
really.
going to go to space at some point.
Like,
Well,
I really like.
I think the thing is that Scarlett Johansson is hot as fuck. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
anything
Well,
she's
yeah.
in,
they're gonna
she makes
cram the
better.
they're
But,
gonna cram the
I
dinosaurs
really
in the
like
Pontiac
the
Fiero.
Lost World because it had the best character from the first film. It had Jeff Goldblum doing more Jeff Goldblum stuff,
Yeah,
and it had Julianne Moore at
Who
the
was-
height of her powers, where she's
yeah.
like super hot.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's all I need. And then there's like a weird mercenary team of dudes who are gonna get eaten by dinosaurs, and it's like, this is a perfect B movie. I like it, but it's a B movie
Yeah.
that's done at like a movie production level.
That's
and
true.
That's what it is. And
That's
it's like,
true. That's
It-
absolutely.
it-
That's
it-
accurate.
it-
That's
it was
completely
well done.
accurate.
But yeah, like I said, like
That
comparing
there's
the-
no
the-
way that's as good as the original. Like,
Yeah, I'm not, and like Red Beard, I'm not comparing it to the first movie because when I went into Lost World, I
sorry.
immediately kind of knew like what it was going to be. I was like, okay, this is just like top tier B level movie done on an A level budget. And
Well, no, I wasn't saying comparing the first and second movie. I was just saying like overall, like both
similar-
movies were not as good as the books.
Yeah.
Was
So
my
similar could be said about Jurassic Park 3. Like Sam Neill was in it. I like Sam Neill. I feel like he was pretty good in that movie. It was not exactly a great movie, but I enjoyed watching it.
The beginning sequence in the plane with the raptor Alan was just enough to be like, what the fuck is this movie doing right now?
Well, yes,
But
but I mean, I'm not like.
And-
but the thing is,
how did you-
absolutely zip, none of the fucking sequels to Jurassic Park were any good compared to the original Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park was a fucking Spielberg masterpiece.
Yes,
Like,
but
like,
again,
but
the
the other one were
with the
just like
kids, yeah.
grifter fucking movies to make money.
How did you
Like,
get that? scene?
and you know what? The only one that came close to being any like decent in an artistic maybe way is like Jurassic World, and I might be controversial saying that. I actually really enjoy Jurassic World, but none of the other sequels were any good.
You know
and it
what?
was just there to make
The sequence in Jurassic Park 3 with the fucking pterodactyls was pretty decent.
Yeah.
That was
See, and well, that's the thing. I enjoyed Jurassic Park 3.
That was the thing that was supposed to be in the first movie.
Oh,
Again,
really?
if you read
Really?
in the book, there's a whole thing with
there's a lot more. There's a lot more dinosaurs in the book.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it's just like, again, the movie's great, but if it, and in the spoilers, in the books, John Hammond, in the second movie, what's his name? Fucking Peter Sarsgaard, I think his name, right?
Yeah.
The guy who gets eaten by the compies, the tiny dinosaurs.
Yes.
Yeah. That whole thing basically happens to John Hammond at the end of
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's way more of a douche nozzle. Like in the movies, he's played by a guy whose name I can't think of, but he's played the like
was it Richard Attenborough?
the kind of like Santa Clausy, super positive, like jolly fellow, and that's how he's.
Who's also like delusional about the evil he's done.
Yeah, but in the book, he's way more like upfront, kind of douche nozzly evil.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he in the first in like him getting eaten is like, oh yeah, enjoy him, eat his flesh.
And after they filmed it with Richard Attenborough, was like, we don't want to kill this guy. Come on, it's Richard Attenborough.
Nice of a fella.
Pretty sure he wasn't in the second one at all, if I recall. But he
was right at the beginning. He was in it.
Yeah, he was.
Was it? Well, okay, that was the third one where he was like laying in bed or whatever. That's the second one. But,
no, in the second one he was in it. He's laying in bed, and the two kids are in it as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like
for like 2 minutes at the beginning.
It's one of those things where I think it would be, I don't know, that maybe they could pull it off. Try to do like the whole, like what they're doing with the Harry Potter thing now, where like they're making a TV show where they're breaking down every book into a season. I'm down with that.
I am sure that at some point,
I remember
there will
Terra
be
Nova?
like a TV like remake of Jurassic Park where they go closer to the actual books.
Do you remember Terra Nova? Anybody remember Terra Nova?
Nope.
I think one season it was a show about dinosaurs and shit, where like they had gone back in time or something and set up some stuff to make it so the future was better. It had the guy from the first Avatar movie, the guy who was like the main badass fucking sergeant guy.
All right,
with the scars on his face.
The guy who's also in Don't Breathe or whatever.
I don't know what that is.
The blind guy or whatever in that movie.
What?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of it.
You've never seen Don't Breathe, Carrie? You really should watch that.
Pretty good.
I've never even heard of it.
What's his name? Stephen Greenwood or something like that? Or
I'm not sure, but the show was okay, but it's one of those ones where like, here was your expectations, and here's what they actually delivered. It was
Stephen Lang.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah,
who is in
Tombstone as well.
Who in Manhunter, he's the sleazy reporter who gets caught by the Tooth Fairy killer.
Okay, like I'm not sure your guys' opinion on Avatar, but like
it's fine.
I think it's pretty.
Pocahontas in space with space Smurfs.
Ferngully, the Last Rainforest.
I enjoyed the newer one a bit more. I feel like than the previous one. I thought it was like
Is that the deep ocean water one?
Yeah, the water one. I thought it was pretty good, and I'm not like excited, but I'm stoked to see.
I'm actually more excited that James Cameron said he's been writing an actual Terminator sequel that he actually has the rights to now. Apparently,
that could be
because he gave away the rights initially.
Yeah, but at this point, is he going to put Schwarzenegger in it again? And like at 80 years old, like
I feel like
I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think he's going to do that. But
you know what? Though, if he does it right and makes it like they had it in the more recent movie that the Terminator was alive for blah blah blah, and he was just like still on like if Cameron does it right and retcons or does whatever to make it so his like I don't
he can do whatever because the last couple movies fucked with the timeline so much. It's just like there's now different timelines in the fucking series.
Yeah,
he can do whatever he wants to do. It's fine.
But it'd be so nice if he did it like
I'd love to see him do it. I'd love to see him do anything but Avatar.
I want to see him do it like perfectly to like tie everything up and like just make it so everything is not as convoluted and dumb or something like that.
He can reboot it as far as I'm concerned. He can make a new just Terminator.
Honestly, a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought Salvation was great. It was a whole different like take and stuff, and like
I didn't like Salvation all that much, but I'll give it that it didn't fuck anything else up. It just kind of was its own story.
It's the only movie that they made, isn't it? That was like actually like basically focused on like
the resistance
on the future,
like what happened after the whole fucking thing.
The TV show focused on it a little bit too. The TV show is actually not bad, but
you know what Salvation feels like? It feels like you know how Matrix had the Animatrix animated movie. Salvation feels like it's like it should have been the animated version of like Terminatrix or something if they made that right, where it's like talking about the actual like what happens in the future with the resistance and all that stuff.
Yeah. You know, randomly the Animatrix thing was pretty cool, but I think it was around the time that the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie came out.
Ugh.
They released a Green Lantern Emerald Knights compilation animated thing that is very good, and I would recommend.
I mean, anything's better than the Ryan Reynolds fucking Green Lantern film. Jesus Christ!
I've never seen that movie to this day.
It's terrible.
Me neither.
No,
it's bad. I've seen it.
It as you're watching, you're like, well, once you finish, you're like that could have been so good. Like it had a lot of concepts they had in the movie. If they fleshed them out better and stuff like that, just did it better. It could have been great, but they dropped the ball on so many levels.
The biggest problem with Green Lantern is that he's a B character really in the Justice League, in a sense where like he needs a setup, like he needs like a Justice League coming together before you establish him as a character, then you get his movie kind of thing, because. If you're just putting him out alone as like a thing, because this was before the DCU or anything like that, right? It was very much before they decided we're going to make a DCU or whatever. They just did a movie about him, and it's like no one, like when people think of like DC comic books, I mean, yes, he's a big character, but honestly, a lot of the general public does not think about Green Lantern. They think about Wonder Woman, they think about Batman, they think about Superman.
At the same time, but I feel like that movie came out at the end of roughly the Justice League Unlimited, even just the Justice League cartoon that was around for a long time.
Yeah, but
which it again, like a lot of people didn't, but it
doesn't really translate to like moviegoers. So
but again, like I'm just saying, he's a B-level character, but he's not. Green Lantern has been around for a long time, and he's pretty wildly known. Even if you're not, he's
well known. I'm not saying that. It's just he needs to be established like in a universe before you really tell a story with him.
Yes and no, I'd say, because he's got like the whole Green Lantern Corps and the Guardians and stuff. If they'd focused more on like that and the Green Lanterns themselves, it could have been more of a standalone, better. I think
it has the movie up though. It was just terrible.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying the Green Lantern.
I think
there's the potential there for a really good standalone movie without having the whole Justice League thing.
I think he's more of a side character that, like the last Superman movie. Like that's a perfect role for him. Like the side guy.
Well, no, that's like Nathan Fillion.
Guardians of the League.
Again, that's that Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
There's Ryan Reynolds is playing a different character.
There's like three different ones on Earth.
Yeah, Hal Jordan is he's the black guy, right? Hal Jordan.
No, Hal Jordan's a white dude. It's
Hal Johnson.
Well, see, that's how we know it's not going to be a good.
Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod.
We don't know that.
Oh, body break. We'll play Nick. Again, I feel like there's easily enough lore and whatever you want to do with it to make a good standalone Green Lantern movie.
But here's the thing: James Gunn is doing the TV series where all three Green Lanterns are in it.
Is it?
Yeah, he is. He's doing a TV series. He's doing a Green Lantern TV series which has all three established.
Somebody just
Green
caught
Lanterns.
one.
No, I just burped a bit.
Yeah,
that was a
I thought I heard a fucking fart.
I thought that was a Nick burp for a
Sorry.
second there.
Yeah.
But no, who the fuck is the black Green Lantern? What's his name?
Because it's gonna have the one that was from the Superman film, and it's gonna have the two other Green Lanterns in it as well. So
That sounds kind of awesome. Wow.
And I mean, so far James Gunn he's not missed. Everything he's done has been pretty goddamn good. From Creature Commandos, the Suicide Squad, to Peacemaker.
I haven't watched Creature Commandos. I want
Superman.
to. Sounds pretty good.
I've not seen Creature Commandos. Never even heard of Creature Commandos.
Yes, the animated series.
Okay, are we sure? Because we got Hal Jordan, Guy Gardner, and John Stewart.
Yes, those are the ones. Yep.
So Hal isn't Hal the black guy then?
Right? No, it's John Stewart's the black one.
John Stewart.
Yes, he is. Okay, he's the one. He's the one that's in the Justice League cartoon that got with Hawkwoman and stuff.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, good on him.
All right.
I like that
Bear Island IPA is fucking terrible. So.
Wow, it's good you saved it till the end of the evening when you probably won't remember it.
Yep. Tap it. I'm gonna have another hunky dory.
There you go.
Are you off tomorrow or something, Nick?
Nope. I gotta work tomorrow.
Oh,
nah. Nick's perfected the art of the Thursday hangover.
Exactly.
You're not working tomorrow?
I'm impressed.
He
just said yeah.
No,
I'm gonna brand it. Well, if I feel too bad in the morning, yes, I'll brand it.
Mm-hmm.
I took a sick day on Monday because it's funny. I streamed after work on Sunday, and during that stream, you can see me kind of getting like progressively like more stuffy and like what's happening kind of thing. And then woke up on Monday and was like, I'm not going. So called in sick. And again, I was supposed to go hunting, partridge hunting, with my coworker, and I was going to make a whole camping video out of it. And I was sick, and it made me very pissed off. I'm still pissed off.
Oh, look, Brandon's gonna call in sick tomorrow too.
Oh wow. What did you do other than fix your daughter's phone screen? You dick.
He did shots off the phone.
Yeah, what were you drinking that you're not in this hangout right now, you piece of shit?
He's too cool
I'm
for
starting to think you don't want to hang out with us, Brandon.
Yeah, no, I don't think Brandon likes us anymore. This is that still fired room I was talking about.
To be fair, I would absolutely have no issue if Brandon didn't want to hang out with us because we're not really that cool people. But I just want Brandon to come out and say, I don't want to hang out with you losers unless maybe Lady Lee is here and I can call her pretty.
Yeah. Just tell us you think we're all fucking Gen X pieces of shit. Well, no, not Greg. He's not Gen X.
Greg's not Gen X.
Well, neither is Radar. He's younger than I am.
Oh, yeah, you millennial fucks. But, whatever.
I'm totally not millennial, though. I did not.
Little baby Radar.
What are you, an alpha then or a zoomer? Which one are you,
I'm not sure.
Radar's always struck me as an alpha.
You're definitely not Gen X, so you're in a weird nebulous
Gen
zone.
X, Y. I think it's like Generation Y right after.
No, we're not making any.
Not.
We're not making any fucking allowances for that.
Well, I'm not a fucking millennial, that's for sure. I did not eat Tide Pods.
I am not 100% convinced about that.
Nobody can come up with the Beardomicron.
I mean, someone who eats Tide Pods probably could come up with the Beardomicron. I'm just putting that out there right now.
It's the Beardomicron's real. Just ask Redbeard.
Probably a cold water Tide Pod.
Oh, those are the best Tide Pods.
What in the hell?
It
Has
just
the
went
beard-
silent.
Wait. The beard Omicron is real. Just ask Redbeard. Is the way that's the words that came out of Radar's mouth.
Yes.
No.
Oh, of course you're going to deny it when you looked at the first two freaking pages and then your face melted like the guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark. No, of course.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then somehow healed back to what it is now.
Oh yeah, it took about 17 years. But
Oh yeah. That makes
For your face-
that makes total
before your
sense.
face
I
grew
mean-
back. I didn't think
Yeah,
it's possible to
yeah.
turn Omicron. You know.
I mean,
Yeah.
Redbeard actually has no chin. That's why he has to have the beard to like cover his disfigurement.
That's right. And that's a result of my face melting.
yeah, that's why he has no hair either. I mean, on top
The
of it.
bottom of it, anyway.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's also the scene where Ashley's Toyota Tacoma had jumped over Greg's Porsche.
I have a Porsche.
I
Yeah,
did. I
of
wanted
course.
one Omicron. We all did. Actually.
Tell me more about my Porsche.
We all did.
It's 4.3 trillion years. I think we had more than one Porsche. I mean, there's the battle of the old white forest, but I think there's like 100 of them of the same forest.
Actually, I saw a random post on the camping subreddit today of like somebody being way back in the backwoods and taking a picture of somebody with their camp set up they had a Porsche 911 that they had taken like into the woods basically, and like, yeah, good for them. They got their shit. And then they do make a fucking all-wheel drive, like 4-wheel drive version of the Porsche 911. So yeah, why not?
Brian's talking about Nick knows I have a variety pack of Pump House beer. Well, I drank a third of them plus the Diablo and Bone Shaker.
Jesus Christ,
So,
Brandon.
Jesus, so he is calling in sick tomorrow.
For a second
I mean,
there, Nick, you sounded like
isn't-
RFK Jr. there.
Oh, Nick is going for the rum. Nick, are you making yourself a Boilermaker?
Finishing my hunky dory and going to bed.
Fucking worms out of my head.
Worms in my brain.
Is Brandon 30 yet, or is he still in his 20s?
Oh, Brandon's 30 something.
Okay,
I think
'cause
it's
I was
like
gonna say,
30, 33, 34.
All right, because I was gonna say, and if Brandon was in his 20s, yeah, he could knock back like a sixer of Bone Shaker, do a few shots of whiskey,
Oh yeah.
and then wake up at 6 in the morning and be totally fine.
Hey.
I've had to stop drinking Bone Shaker because having one of them I don't feel great the next day, and I love that beer, but it just something about the hops in it or something just doesn't work for me. I'll still have it occasionally.
I think it's
'cause
more
I'm
your
stupid.
age than the alcohol, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but I'll have another. Like, if I have another beer, same amount, similar ABV, it doesn't bother me.
All right.
It's because it's more of it's not used. I don't get hangovers in the traditional sense very often. But most of the time I wake up and my stomach's hurting me, so I'm kind of thinking it's like maybe the hops not agreeing with it or something. Because I can get drunk off something other than beer or a non-hoppy beer, and I'm fine the next day. And but you know, Bone Shaker specifically, but IPAs in general, I have to kind of watch my intake of them, not just fucking drink a sixer of IPA and be like, I'll be great tomorrow. No, I won't. Poor Brandon, 26. I managed to hold off hangovers until like pretty much my late 30s, and then I started. I still very rarely get the headache style hangovers. That's like maybe a few times a year.
Back when you still used to pass out on hangouts.
Well, that is true. I used to do that. Well, that was lack of self-control on my part. I would be like, oh, I've had 3 IPAs. Let's have a double Tempest now, because why not?
Ooh. I have 34 thumbs up on my new video. That's pretty.
There you go.
Impress myself.
Yeah, you're an influencer.
I wouldn't call myself that.
Name your next video. Fuck Charlie Kirk. Sorry, Carly Kirk, and then
Church.
Carly Church, and then see how many thumbs up you get on that video.
I'm not gonna do that. No.
Well, I'm gonna go. I gotta go, guys. I'll see you later.
Peace.
All right. Have a good night there, Radar.
Yeah.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
So
Toodle
so
fucking
Brandon started
Toodle,
drinking when he was
toodle.
15. Just like his hero,
Fucking-
Charlie Kirch.
What a fucking latecomer.
I mean,
You
my
mean to
parents were my
late comer
parents,
like he lasts forever before he comes? What?
my
No,
parents had
but
no
late to the party.
Oh, okay.
my parents had no issue with me having beer or wine or anything when I was younger, but I didn't drink like on any kind of regular basis when I was younger. Probably until I was in my 30s. To my 20s.
I was like easily into my 20s before but even later than that. Like, I used to be a bartender working at fucking Moose and stuff, and I didn't really drink
look at
that
Brandon.
much back then.
Look
Like,
at Brandon
like,
into the R&R.
I remember being a kid and like going to my family's hunt camp and stuff, and my one cousin would grab like the one time with his dad's bottle of wine where we didn't have a corkscrew, so we just destroyed the cork. We were sitting there by the fire in the rain in our underwear. It was a hot summer's day. Drinking past the wine bottle, taking swigs, and then spitting out pieces of cork. Or the one time we went into the woods. My one cousin bought a 2-4 of Mike's Hard Lemonade and went to the woods and drank it. And I got back home, and my dad had locked the door, assuming we were like camping. But we were camping. I wanted to go into my bed, but I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to knock on the door, look at my dad, and be like, I'm drunk. Because I was like 17, 16, like that. So my sisters had been camping outside in the yard. The tent was set up. So I just crawled in the tent and went to sleep. And didn't close the door. Had my feet like hanging out the tent, just like passed out basically. It poured rain during the night. I woke up basically in a small pool of water. And yeah. Or another time, went camping in the woods with me and my cousins. And my one cousin do you guys remember Aftershock at all? Cinnamon schnapps? It was like, it had like, there was Aftershock was the cinnamon schnapps, and then Avalanche was their like peppermint schnapps. And they had like sugar crystals growing on the bottom of the fucking bottle. So like when you were done drinking it, you could break the bottle, eat the sugar crystals, and they're all tasty. But during that camping trip, my one cousin drank so much Aftershock that from that point on, possibly to this day, the mere scent of cinnamon makes him want to throw up. It was a whole thing.
No.
Brand says, I drank a whole bottle of Kelly's wine when I was 15 and was wasted. High school parties. I had Kelly's wine. Yeah, I remember the first time I ever got drunk was I went to a buddy's birthday party. He didn't even show up. It was like we had a birthday party for him and he didn't come up. He didn't come. I remember having like 5 bottles of Alpine or something like that. And it was enough at age 18 to get me drunk.
You had the Scott Myers experience.
Yeah, it was the Mark Jordan experience. Mark like my childhood best friend, Mark Jordan. Anyway, so yeah, like again, obviously I'm drunk right now.
But Nick is slightly gragging it right now with his like barely open eyes.
I am like slurring shit right now. So
the slurring you're articulating pretty well, but your ability to keep your eyes open is fading, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah, no, I mean that's
because it's obviously because I'm tired. I've had a few beers since that barley wine that have knocked me on my ass. That barley wine was pretty fucking potent.
So Nick, now is the time to start texting any exes. Just do it. Send dick pics. Do it.
God damn it, Greg, you're right. So no, I was gonna say like
suddenly Neely gets a text message.
Oh Jesus!
What Neely's gonna do? Text me? She's fucking dead. Has been for 12 years.
Yes,
She's not going to get. She's not at the other end checking the message.
Or was it all just an elaborate ruse that we're now just? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, Neely's not dead.
Oh, that
Fuck you, Greg. No.
Wow,
I was going to say like.
I love
Just
you,
in the
Nick.
witness
I'm fine.
protection
I'm just
program.
kidding.
I was going to say like the first time I ever got drunk was like. It was supposed to be my buddy Mark Jordan's birthday party, but I bought like a friend of mine had bought, like, we were underage, so a friend of mine had bought a bunch of beers. We had gone in and bought a bunch of beers underage, so like 5 bottles of Moosehead were mine, or not Moosehead, but Alpine. So I remember drinking these at a party we had in the middle of the woods on the other side of the highway. It was just Mark was supposed to show up, but he never did. Anyway, I was drunk. I was drunk enough at the time that I spilled beer on a brand new set of pair of pants. That I was so scared my parents would find out I spilled beer on my pants. I threw them in the fire that we had at the
What?
That's fucking hilarious.
You are a fucking retard.
I had a brand new pair of Levi's jeans. I threw them in the fire because I was drunk at the time, and I was like, "Oh, I don't want my parents to find out I was drinking."
You are fucking retarded as fuck, dude.
Oh my God, Lee.
Did you not think that you could take them home and put them under a tap for 2 minutes?
Fucking Lee.
I was drunk at the time. I was drunk at the time.
Funny.
Wait. How did you explain? Wait. I want to know. How did you explain to your parents what happened to the pants? Like, did you just say you lost them?
That
They were
makes
stolen
it
by a homeless
worse.
guy.
They didn't know. It just got lost in the
And
amount
they
of
wouldn't
pairs of
have
pants I
noticed.
had.
Oh, okay.
That's so fucking
They never found out.
That
It's just
dude,
I suddenly was a short one pair of pants.
You
So
you
should have just shit
never
yourself,
shared this
and
with
then
me.
they wouldn't have looked that closely.
You should have never shared this with me because
I
am going to bring this up a lot.
you know what? I'm gonna say like what Greg is like. You should have just shit.
You should have shit your
the
pants.
fuck
Why didn't you just shit your pants?
That's the most retarded fucking thing I've heard in a long time. Like, that is like special kid retard level.
Oh,
right
fuck
there.
you, Lee.
It really is, because you should sober up at some point, right? You're still drunk and you did this, I guess? You burnt them while you were drunk? Is that what you did?
Yeah, I was drunk at the time and I burnt them.
Jesus Christ, man.
I spilled beer on these pants, on a
How
brand
big
new
of a
set of
spill
pants. I
was
wasn't even wearing them. It was just like I had them with me in case I needed to change of pants. And I threw somebody spilled beer on them.
Dude, how much beer was spilled on the pants?
1 bottle.
You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
I am not going to dispute that because I was like 18 at the time.
Yeah.
It wasn't even one of those, like somebody knocked over a bottle of beer on my pants and I was like so fucking terrified. But the thing is, my parents were teetotalers, kind of like, so they don't drink.
Dude,
and
you could have run the fucking pants under a tap and washed all the beer out of it.
Just say you pissed yourself.
It just sucked.
They wouldn't have found the pants. You just hide
them. Okay, fuck you, Brandon. I really.
Now,
it's one of those things like.
No, it's not. That's literally the dumbest, most paranoid thing I've ever heard.
I was 18.
That's not an excuse. Honestly, you should have known better at that
point. I was 18. My
friend should have known better at that point. I wasn't as experienced as drinking as Brandon was at age 15.
Were you still eating glue?
Brandon knew not to burn his pants at 18.
Were you still eating glue at 18? Like,
no.
Like, if you, like, Nick, if you full disclose, I was still eating glue at 18. Then maybe I would
you were like Lee. You were still eating glue at 18.
I was not eating glue at 18.
Well, you just said you were just eating glue at 18.
No, you're not understanding.
No. I'm totally fucking understanding what you were saying. You just said You're eating glue at 18.
No, you're
What-
obviously
what-
you're
no,
obviously
no,
No,
drunk
don't
if you were
change the
then.
subject here.
I grew out of eating glue. I'm too cool. For
I
glue.
grew out of eating glue at 18.
Fuck
Yeah,
you. Good shit.
no, Nick,
Tasty.
I was 8 years old,
that's
and
not.
I
an
burned
excuse.
one pair of pants because I was afraid of my parents finding out I was drinking.
I'm glad you didn't burn all your pants. That would have been extra weird.
No, I didn't drink burn all my
I
plants.
would not.
Just I didn't burn all my plants. It was just like one pair of pants that I burned because I was afraid of my parents to find out I wasn't eating glue at 15 like Lee was.
No, I was not eating glue ever because I'm not a fucking retard who burns.
With this stuff, what you just said, you were saying glue.
That shit. Crazy
No, I was saying, were you
tangents in
still
our
eating glue?
conversation.
Because I'm assuming that if you're
I was
so
not-
retarded
I was
that
not
you would burn
eating
your
glue.
fucking pants, that you were eating glue, obviously, because you're a fucking moron.
It wasn't a pair of pants I was wearing.
Lee,
It was a pair of pants that I brought as a
get
change
that.
of
I
clothes.
get that part of the story.
And then
That's
somebody
fine.
spilled the beer on it, and I was worried my folks would
you brought it
spill
to
beer
Lee.
on it.
Yes, and you
Nick
could have
was-
run it
Nick was-
underwater and washed all the
was
beer out of it,
eating
you
glue.
fucking
Lee,
retard.
That is not something that entered my mind
Am I-
when
am
I
I-
was
Of
drunk at
course
18
not,
years
because
old.
you're stupid as fuck.
Yeah, I know that's not it.
No,
All
it
right,
is.
I'm gonna
That's
take
what
this
it
shit
is.
offline. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you need to
Thanks
fuck
for-
off. You
thanks
need
for
to get out of here, 'cause
watching.
That was embarrassing.
Yeah, sure. All right.
It really was.
Good night.
All right, good night, Nick. You
Can you guys?
fucking
Can